Welcome to my next part of my guide to the weapons of Dayz. Survivor EA Ddraig here again. Previously I have covered the pistols which you can click on in the top right hand corner. In this video we are going to look at the only shotgun in the game, which is the BK-133, which is based on the MP-133 shotgun. Then onto the submachine guns, starting off with the CR-61 Scorpion, which is based on the VZ-64 Scorpion. Followed by the SG5-K, which is based on the Heckler & Koch MP5K-PW, and lastly we have a look at the USG-45, which is the UMP-45. As per my ARS guide, I'll take you through the characteristics of each weapon and some things to take note of. Also, looking through the attachments found scattered around these yarns, and of course their effectiveness against the infected. So let's get started. First, we have the BK-133 shotgun, the only shotgun currently in the game as of time of this guide. Based on the MP-133 shotgun, it is aimed at civilian and security market, holding 6 shells of either buck or rifled with different spreads and ranges, buck being effective around 50 meters and rifled 150 meters, with some yoke. This weapon is too large to fit into a bag, so it is a swung weapon, commonly found around churners, on farms, hunting shacks and police buildings. So let's send a few buckshot shells down range. As you can hear, these are the noisiest weapons in churners, and always remember to cycle each round and prepare for the next shot. You can also see the spread of the shells. We will slow down the footage so you can get a look at how far these shots though are all rifled, and as you can see, yes, spread, so perfect for some extra range accuracy. This one is at 39 meters away from our wing volunteer here. Fully loaded with red buckshot. Let's see what happens. Well, a complete miss. Let's try again, and there's that kill. Another example, similar range. This time we just take the infected's eggs out. I have to put him down with a finishing shot. Now we switch to rifled slugs at the same range. Straight kill, no problems. Even with rifled at around 50 meters, a kill is not guaranteed as shown here. Pushing to 50 meters plus. Now, and you can see that this time we just take out the eggs. Next question, is it possible to take more than one infected out with a shotgun and buckshot? Well, let's see. Dangerous work this for our volunteers, so we need cool heads. Always keep a head count of your ammo. It's not easy to take 2 infected out with 1 shell. You can do it, but just don't rely on this method. Rifled, however, seems to spread the shots shells too close to take out too effectively. It can be possible, but difficult to replicate, and not something we consider advising, even from experienced individuals. Use the shotgun as a close range killer. Next, we have our first submachine gun, the Scorpion CR-61. Based on a Czech weapon, the VZ-64 Scorpion. A small compact gun which can fit in a backpack, where there is a 4x3 slot. Chambered in .380 auto rounds, and it comes with a 20 round magazine. Effective range about 100 meters. Not a common weapon to be found, but sometimes can be found in police buildings and cars. Right, let's load the magazine and try it out at our usual 25 meters of range. The two fire modes of auto and semi make this a handy close quarter weapon. With little kick, you can keep the gun on target without too much need for adjustment. With a fresh magazine, and you can go full auto. It's not that difficult to keep on target. So let's back to 50 meters. With very little attachments available for the scoping, you only have the iron sights. With careful aim, you can get good steady hits at range, but of course, being weak ammo, this suffers the actual damage of your round. We could even hit the tree at the back of the range for consistency. Even that small kick makes it a bit trickier, and you need a cool head and keep your breathing held, keeping yourself on target. At full auto though, this weapon is not great at this range, which is not surprising, as it is only a submachine gun. And as you can see, it jumps around quite a bit. Saying this though, you can keep it on target, but with a large muzzle frame, knowing you've hit the target is a different matter. Hopefully, there's bodies there after you eventually do equip. The only attachment is the non-wise suppressor, which is the same one which is used on the KA-M. Let's see how that deadens the sound. It makes quite a large difference, giving this weapon a nice small backup weapon, which you can tuck into your backpack. Effective killing wise, it is a reasonable choice. 25 meters. This is a 3 to 4 hit weapon, so powerful it is not. That 20 round magazine may even seem smaller due to the amount of ammo you need to put into an infected. Pushing your range a bit makes a small iron sight tricky to use and the weak power more noticeable, as you put .380 rounds into the effect. Then again, full auto just clear away quite nicely. Next up is the SG5-K, which is of course the Heckler & Koch MP5. Made in Germany, there's 100 variants of this particular submachine gun. The one you will find in game is the MP5K-PW, with Picatinny rail for attachments. Again, effective from about 150 meter range, and has a semi and full auto. Chambered 9mm and has a 30 round magazine. And it is slightly larger than a Scorpion, as it fits in a 5x3 slot in your backpack, and is commonly found in military bases around Chernarus. As you can see, it is an easy weapon to wield, and we are putting rounds down the range with consistency. As mentioned, it has a full auto mode, which is difficult to control, but can be contained. At 100 meters, we are still capable of hitting our target, but we are pushed by the default iron sights. So we need careful, steady aim to hit at this range. As you can see, the kick of the weapon makes it difficult to hold the target steady. And with no other attachments to the weapon, you need to be skilled to consistently hit your target. Speaking of attachments, this weapon has you covered. 4 sights, 2 hand guards, a buttstock, suppressor, a light and a compensator can all be found to help this weapon be more lethal. First, we can look at that through the sights at our 100 meter range. The Baraka sights, or commonly known as the reflex sight, is a simple sight but gives you a large clear view above the weapon. Add a 9 volt battery to add a small red dot. A definite step up from the iron sights. Next is the RVN sights. A much smaller view, and again needs a battery for the red dot. Now we have the combat sights, with a battery providing a red dot as before, and has a slight tint, which some of our volunteers find it easier to use. All the three mentioned before are similar and do not boost the weapon's abilities. It is down to personal preference which of these sights you choose to use. But all of them are better than the standard iron sights. Lastly, we have the zoomed sight at ×4, a definite step up from the obvious with obvious quality. The ×4 magnification has obvious benefits and can also be changed to some iron sights with a flick of the mouse wheel. Handy if the target gets too close and the eyes just quickly change to without magnification. So with the sights out of the way, let's see what other attachments there is. The handguards. You can attach the SG5-K polymer or the rail handguard. The rail handguard allows you to add a flashlight. Either attachment just adds a bit more control to the weapon and allows you to control the dispersion. Now we can add the SG5-K buttstock, again adding a bit more control to the weapon even on full auto. Allowing you to lessen the kick even more, and you can quickly get back to the sights on target. Now we've added the compensator to the SG5-K, and you can really feel the difference in the gun. Each attachment just adds to the feel of the weapon. So when we fully kit the weapon out and then shoot it without any attachments, you can see the huge difference in handling. You can see the huge kick now, and when you shoot, and how it is almost negated with the stock compensator and the handguard. To finish off the kit, you can add the pistol suppressor, making this ideal weapon to run with a sidearm pistol like the CR-75, which uses the same ammo and the same suppressor. This last attachment makes a submachine gun a dream to use at 100 meters, and is truly deadly in the right hands. Infecting killing, well, it's a 9mm round, so it's not powerful, but 2 to 3 shots will get the job done. And with that 30 round capacity, there are sorts of attachments to make it a very effective killer of the locals. Giving you confidence to take them out, knowing your large grip gives you some breathing room. How about long range? We're yet to see, with our ×4 optic on the weapon. Well, you may need an extra shot to get the job done. At a 150 meter range, we wouldn't advise relying on it. Using it as a sub 100 meter, and you will get a hell of a weapon to keep you safe. The last submachine gun we look at is the USG-45, which is based on the UMP-45. Very similar to the previous weapon, but this one is chambered in 8.845 ACP rounds, having a smaller magazine at 25 rounds. Battery with semi-auto and full auto capabilities, this is just a more damaging version of the previous weapon. Difference in this weapon is pretty much complete when you pick it up. You have the same available sights as you did for the SG5-K, pistol suppressor and a flashlight. At 100 meters, you can see there's a noticeable recoil of this weapon due to the powerful round, and lack of customization. You are stuck with this performance. It's tameable, but you just have to be aware of the large kick. As you can see, at 100 meters, it will jump up a fair distance. Naturally, you can put a pistol suppressor and attain that noise it makes. Effective killing wise, it is lethal with those ATP rounds, as they can cut through them with ease at 2 rounds at close range and possibly 3 rounds at a further distance. thank you for watching this Dayz guide about the shotgun and the submachine guns of Dayz. I hope you join me in the next video, which I'll be looking at the rifles of Dayz. But in the meantime, take care out there.